Hey guys, apologize for the delay. So, pretty much. Hey bro, I was waiting for you. So basically, I'm gonna show you. It comes in pieces. I'm gonna get ready to heat up the stick so I can add the wick so it could be one together. But here goes the bun, the top bun. I'm gonna show you every piece individually first. Here go your pickles. I think I just broke one, but I'll make more pickles. There goes your lettuce. Your tomato. There go your burger. Your lettuce. Then you have your meat patty. And then your bottom bun. So I'm gonna end up sticking the wick through it. Put it together. That's your bottom bun, your lettuce, your patty. I don't know, do you want the patty then the tomato, or I don't know, tomato then the, I don't know how you want this, but pretty much just showing. And I'll put your pickles up here. Hopefully I don't break them because they're so thin. If you guys can see this. Tomato on top, okay. Kind of figured that. There are your pickles. And your bun with the seeds right on top. And there you have it. You have your burger. Rome burger. Now I know this one doesn't have fragrance because I was trying to see how it came out first before the fragrance. But if you want me to make you another one with fragrance smelling like burger, I can do that. And if you do, I can also go a step a little farther and order some gel wax and add some ketchup and mustard dripping from it as well. It's all up to you. But this is the Rome burger. Hey, Coffee. How you doing? So basically, I'm just showing Rome his Rome burger and how it came out right now. Do you do the mustard and ketchup? Okay, so I'm going to recreate it, and then I'm going to order some gel wax and add some mustard and ketchup dripping from it in fragrance as well. Wow, that came out great. Yes, so I'm going to show you every piece individually. So this is the top bun with the seeds. His pickles are kind of breaking, so I might remake them because I didn't make them too thick. But that's his pickle. I was afraid to make them too thick, but now I know I have to probably do that. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Then this is like the tomato. The patty itself looks really great. This is his patty. This is how the lettuce came out. And then we have the bottom bun. So I put the bottom bun down, add his lettuce, add his patty, the tomato, his pickles. Like I'm really making a sandwich over here. It's crazy. And the bun. Wow, the buns came out great too. Yes, they really did. I know I was having a hard time trying to finesse that color. I was a little afraid that it was gonna be too dark, but again, like I told you guys before, I'm using soy wax white. So anytime you add anything to white, it lightens up. I don't know why I didn't put two together yesterday, but I did forget that it was gonna lighten up. So it actually ended up turning into the exact color that I wanted. So the color that your dye and wax make during mixing is not the final color it's going to end up being. So if it's darker, just know it's going to lighten up. And if it's light already, just know it's going to get even lighter. Look, even sesame seeds. Yes, I was trying to get every last one of them, but because that's not a silicone mold and that's an actual plastic mold, it was a little hard to. So you got some of this here. So I think next time I'm just gonna, because you can see I could catch some of them and some of them I couldn't. So next time I think I'm just gonna leave the seeds with the regular color. Or I might just get a smaller dropper so that way I can actually finesse each one of these sesame seeds. But yeah, here goes the Rome burger. So pretty much this display, all it's waiting for is for me to go individually and stick a wick through all of them so it can hold as one. But yeah, guys, this is the Rome burger. Look, even the sesame seeds. Can you add yellow to wax and dribble it on? Yes, so Nikki, I just told Rome I didn't add fragrance to this because I don't have a fragrance for a burger, but I am tonight at work probably gonna look up different fragrances that I need for all these different candles and stuff and order them tonight. So I'm gonna order his fragrance, redo it, add fragrance to it, and then I'm gonna order gel wax as well, so it could come out like a more realistic look. And I'm gonna add ketchup and mustard dripping from it as well. Yep. So I think you came in after I had discussed that with Rum Dog. But yeah, to make it look more realistic, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I do appreciate Rum Dog for bringing this up because I do have a SpongeBob line that's coming out, so this would definitely help with, Krabby Patty, the Patty Mobile. So I was gonna do a SpongeBob line for our kid candle section. So this is actually great that I already have a burger mode. So it works both ways for me. Mr. Han, hi. Hi, how you doing, Mr. Han? I think my favorite was the popcorn candle. Would you like to see the popcorn candle, Mr. Head? And Nikki, I can actually show you those bodies as well right now if you would like. Drop it in the comments and let me know. Burger Center will remind me when I barbecued with Rome. And welcome to the chat, Mr. Hand. Thank you. Guys, if you haven't already, can you please double tap your screen? Hi, Nikki. Hi. Hi, Coffee Cake. I love the hair. Thank you, Coffee. I'm still warming up to it. It smells like popcorn. You gotta see. Yes, please. Okay. So for this popcorn, this is the large, $45. This is the large. Unfortunately for the caramel popcorn, they've been selling so well that I only have 3 larges left right now. I'm out of medium and small in the caramel popcorn right now. So there is no, this don't belong here. That's a wax milk. This, there is, unfortunately for this candle, no more medium and large right now until I restock. And then this one, the regular popcorn, butter popcorn. Sorry guys, I apologize for that. So with this candle, the regular popcorn, I only have 2 left, and then there's 1 small left. There's no more mediums in this one as well. But this is how it looks fairly. It does have my logo on it on the back. Oh, what the heck? I didn't know that, Nikki. Your work is beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Hand. Mr. Hand, it don't need to be lit to smell popcorn. Yes, correct. Thank you, Nikki. These are actually really strong. As you can see, each time I try to handle these, I try to pull them away from my face because I can already smell them. Like, my house is always smelling like this caramel, which is really, really strong. So sometimes the scents do get to me. You might see me scratching or something. I'm allergic to red dye, but I'm working with it all the time. So I have to be careful. I got one. It is awesome. Start this up on movie night. Right. Muted. I'm muted. You guys can't hear me right now? I'm not muted on my end. Rome, Rome, you sure it's not you? Remember, the wicks need to be cut before used. Yes, guys, so when I make the candles, I do cut them. And then you'll see me curl them. But on the bottom of each candle, there is like a label, a warning label, that will let you know to cut the wick down to the right size. Some of the candles, I do cut them down to size. Some of them, there might be extra. That's why it's curled. So you have to cut it down a little bit. Because see, what will happen is if you was to get this and you just light this like this without cutting the wick, you actually have a tall wick. So what you're going to end up doing, it's going to burn and create this big flame. And then it's going to burn hot. And then what happens is by the time it reaches this and then starts melting, boom, your candle will explode. So you don't want that. You want to cut this wick right here, at least probably like to about right about this, right beforehand. So you get a perfect burn. When I first did that, I don't know. I just expect people to know that, which is not good on my end. So Now there's warning labels on the bottom, and I do tell people that now. So your jar will break if you have a high flame or high wick. No, we can't. Remember, the wick needs to be. Yeah, my friend Nikki Lee, she fell asleep burning her candle, and it kind of exploded on her. But that's that. Nikki, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the other parts of those candles really fast. All right, so we now have these bodies in three different skin tones. So the first one we do have white. The second color we have brown. So this is the small female. I call her thin. So this is the thin body candle. Nikki does not have that one yet. I do know this is the one that Nikki shows on her lives a lot. I call her thick body. Thick woman, actually. So this is thick woman. These candles are actually called In My Skin on my website. You do have the option to purchase them together or to purchase them separately, or however way you want. If you want 2 men, 2 women, you can do that as well. They do come in white. They come in a solid brown. And then my son came up with a fun idea. I'm going to show you guys that one. So, like, I don't know what it's called when people have, like, the different pigments in their skin, like the model. That's what he told me. So we came up with this one for those type of people, like the skin impairment. He said bleach skin, but I know that's not the correct term for it. I just don't know what it's called, but we have that as well in all 3. And then we have the solid brown as well. But these are how those ones came out. Which this process was not as easy. I mean, it wasn't too hard, but it was a lot of waiting and repouring and letting it set and then repouring. And this is how they came out. So to get that bleach effect. So this is now the new color as well. So you can either get like a solid brown, solid white, and this is the man that Nikki was talking about that she has to get. So I cried but learned. Oh, here we go. So that's that. The Michael Jackson skin tone Nikki. Oh man, I gotta love her. It's never a dull moment with Nikki. Is it called vitiligo is when you do something to your skin and bleach it, right? Is that what it's called? Vitiligo? I don't know how to say it. Don't give me the line. So that was that. Now to show you guys the candles that I made when I made Rome Burger. Now you got me calling them Rome Burger. When I made Rome Dogs candle, so like we have our scrambled eggs. I don't know why it's so high, but this is how that came out, nice and bright and yellow. This is gonna go in our pancake mix. Our pancake mix one. I'm actually getting ready to do the pancake and the butter. I didn't get to it yesterday, so I'm gonna do that right now on live. I have a few modes here that I did not do yesterday that I'm gonna do now, and then reveal them tomorrow morning or tomorrow before work. So this is that first egg. I don't know if you guys can see because of the glare of my camera, but this is the first egg that I had. And I think I might make like 2 or 3 more of these. So we'll have like, just so y'all can have like an idea. It's gonna come with a platter. This particular candle is gonna be a set. So you're gonna have like 3 or 4 pancakes high. I'm figuring to put butter on it. You're gonna have the choice to add like bananas or strawberries or all that crazy extra stuff on there. That would be extra. But it's the regular platter is just gonna be like 3 or 4 pancakes high. I'm gonna drizzle some syrup on it. You got your butter on there. It's gonna be eggs, whatever egg of your choice. If you want all 3 or if you want one or the other. And then I have sausages, which I did not get to make yesterday. So you have the choice to either add sausages or bacon. I do have that mode as well. So sausage or bacon. And then I'm going to do a coffee as well. And it'll be all on the platter and it'll be 1 candle. I seen this Indian guy on YouTube. He said he had it since a kid. In pig, I don't know how to say that, but thank you, Coffee. Is that what the skin thing called? I'm gonna have to look it up. I do not know how to say it, so I'm not gonna embarrass myself right now. But yes, this is how that platter is gonna basically look. So just to give y'all an idea of what's coming. Impetigo. I'm Impetigo. I don't know. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know. I try to break it down the best way I could. Impetigo. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm not the best at that. So hopefully I said it right. If not. So we have that. That's our breakfast situation right now. Now, our weed brownies, I ain't too happy. And it's probably my fault because I used the powder dye instead of my regular liquid dye. So I'm gonna redo this tonight. Kind of broke as well. I'm gonna redo this tonight and make a and do it with liquid dye. As you can see the difference between the powder and the liquid. I use liquid dye for our little Debbie cake brownie. So there's definitely a difference. So I'm gonna actually melt this down and recreate our weed brownie because no, I'm not satisfied with this. And then we have some frosting in there. I don't know if you see that, those like black dots. That's when frosting. And if you don't know what frosting is, it's kind of like when the temperature changes and then the dye sets and it frosts up against the candle. So I'm gonna have to melt this down and reattempt that. I've been showing our weed buds. I am gonna make a lot fairly more. I'm gonna add some brownish to it as well. Could have used them to bum off. Ha 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 ha. No, that's wrong. I'm wrong. It's vitiligo. Oh, it is vitiligo. I don't know what that impetigo comes from, a rash burn. Okay, yeah. So I think I was right. I'm glad I was right on that, Coffee, because it's funny. You guys might laugh, but I got revitiligo and ligo. I got that from the Boondocks, so I don't know. That was just the first thing that popped in my head. Why? I don't know, but I'm glad that it was correct though. This is our Oreo, guys. This is how they came out. I went to look it up. Thank you, Coffee. Yep, so I have that. Guys, how do you feel about the Oreo cookie? You got the cream going on. Those are cute. Sorry, my niece stopped by. It's okay. What did you miss, Rome? Did you get to see everything, or what's the last thing you saw? I don't mind backtracking. Awesome. So we have, how much are they? So Nikki, you do this a lot. So right now, basically, I have not priced anything because I just freshly took it out the mold. I have to weigh them. I have to do a lot. I have to do photo shoots before they actually go on the website, and I know pricing. So I haven't even got to that stage yet. But as soon as I do, I will definitely let you guys know. They look light, maybe a little darker. The cookies itself, though, fire. So, right. Right. They are a little light. I am gonna go make them darker, but these are just, again, anytime I'm just doing a mold the first time, I don't want to waste my product, so I just use just enough to see and learn the mold. So these is just display. They're not the actual thing. Because again, I'm gonna have to find a fragrance for this to smell like Oreo cookies. These are just my displays. Demo ones, yes, demo ones. So that's what I do anytime, because I have on my website, for those who don't know, I have a donation page as well. So for someone who might not be into candles, but yeah, they love just vibes. Hey, how are you? I apologize, guys. My cord had came out. But again, like I was saying before I had got off, on my page I have a donation. Hey, welcome back to the chat. I apologize. I had accidentally kicked the cord and my phone died, so it kind of cut the live off. But what I was saying was, I have on my website, I do have a donation page. So for those who do not want to like buy a candle, or you're not the kind of candle person, but you do still want to support the business itself, I do have it where you can either send money and donate money, or you can donate. So a lot of the molds, if I don't personally buy them myself, but they were donated, I do when I get them, being that I don't know what the mold is, I would use regular wax, and I'll just, you see me pour wax into a mold, let it set, kind of like this. I mean, I brought this mold, but I didn't know like how the mold looked. So what I did was I filled it up with regular wax, and just to see how. So if there's any detail or anything to the actual candle, or if it's like something where I could add two different colors or something, I would know the mold itself and where I'm to place my coloring and stuff. So what I would do is I'll basically mold it, regular wax first, see the detail, and then I would go into working with it and adding fragrance. Just so that way I'm not wasting product and anything. And what I love about soy wax is, yes, I molded this already, but I didn't add fragrance to it. So I can easily just throw this back into the melting pot, let it melt down, and then go ahead and reuse it and do what I have to do. But that's really how I do. If I don't work with the mold right away and I throw it in my mold box and then somebody donate molds, I can tell that's just how I keep up with it. But yes, I do have a donation page on my website where people can donate and support in different ways. And sometimes when I get donations, whether it's cash, whether it's for anything, that's how we actually upgrade anything that comes through donation. This is how we upgrade our equipment and expand our business. So shout out to those people who have donated previously. So this is our banana mold. So I will be making bananas. I will be making that butter and the pancakes tomorrow or tonight if I don't get to it tonight before work, because I only do have an hour left. No, I think I'm gonna just come on tomorrow morning. Hey Nish, how you doing? So tomorrow morning, basically, you guys will see me make bananas. You'll see me make my vanilla wafers as I am making a banana pudding candle. You'll see me finish the pancake by making the sausages tomorrow along with the pancake and butter. I still have little sayings for 420. So this one says 8 Social Stoner Club. That's going to be in the background of the 420 candle. And then the grinders. So I am going to fairly make this tomorrow, definitely, so that way I can get this in the brown, that our 420 candle will be out of the way. And then we have like our little blunts here. And then I have like the bong and everything else. So I'm going to finish all of that up tomorrow. In the start of our sweet line, I have like Debbie cakes. I do have this, which is a sugar cookie. So you know that cookie that has like the round, what is it, sugar cookie, and then it has the frosting on top. So I do have that. That's going to be fun to see how that comes out. A little Debbie cake. And then I did not make it to the office today. I'm so tired. I'm going to go to the office tomorrow morning, try to make it there, because I do have a mold. People ask me about the chessboard candle, and they love the chessboard candle. But I kind of thought of something else. So I have a deck of cards candle. So you got to see me with like the ace of spades, the club, all of that. So I do have that candle as well. And I think that would be nice, being that we did a chessboard candle. So I do have the cards as well. And I think that's going to be good. So you have like the ace, the heart, the spades. So we have all of that. So I'm excited for that mode. I just got to make it to the office in time when I get off of work. So I do fairly have that. And then our 420 with Bob Marley smoking a joint, saying 420. Is what I'm also going to do for tomorrow. So you're going to see me fairly fill in Bob Marley's face, his joint, and the 420. So I think I might just pour all regular wax first, just because this particular candle is going to have a lot of detail. So I think I might just pour all white wax, let it set, just so I can see where I have to do my fine line and detail. where everything's gonna be so I can do it right the first time, no bleeding. Excuse me, you just turned my light off. Thank you. So I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see it too well. But yeah. So we have those pretty much. That's what I will be doing for tomorrow. Nisha, I know you're just coming in, so I don't know if you've seen everything, but this is how our Oreos came out from yesterday. Just gonna go over as people coming in. So our Oreos is this right here. They're a little light. I am gonna recreate them and make them a little darker. But this was just to figure out how the mold look and how they came out. What to expect. So those are our Oreos. These are our weed buds. I will be making more and adding brown to them as well. For our pancake line, we have 3 different eggs. So we have these here, which that yellow came out very bright, vibrant and bright. So that's how that came out. Then we have our scrambled egg. Again, I don't know why it's so thick and so high, but each his own. This is our scrambled egg. And then our weed brownies, they came out frosted. So what I'm going to do is, plus I'm not happy with the weed part, how that came out and melted down. So what I'm going to do is redo them. And instead of using the powder dye, I'm going to actually use the liquid dye. As you can see, our Debbie cake is a lot browner. It came out better. It did not frost. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to recreate it with liquid dye instead of powder dye. Fluffy. Yes, nice. And then, Nish, you weren't here for Rome Dog's Burger. That was earlier in the chat. Let me move this down real quick. You guys might not see me for a second. Just because I want to give you guys a close-up look. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Let's see. Just want to give you guys a more close-up look on it. So this is fairly Rome Dog's Burger. So you have the bun, top bun, with some sesame seeds. You have his pickles, which they're very fragile. I'm going to make these thicker. I am going to redo Rome Dog's Burger. I'm going to find some oil that smells like a burger. This is his tomato. This is his patty. Here go his lettuce. Oh, that is cool. And then here goes his bun. His bottom bun. Oh no, I'm sorry. It got some wax far off the table on it. So this is bottom bun. So when we're building it, again, when I go back to recreate it and add fragrance to it, I think I'm gonna get a little bit more creative with it. Once I add the fragrance to it too, I'm gonna order some gel wax and drip it on here and make it look like ketchup and mustard falling from it to give it a more realistic look as well. But yeah, you got your bun, your lettuce, your patty, your tomato, and all his little pieces to his pickles. And then your top bun. And when I recreate it. I'm also going to do it to this one. You might see me heat up. I got this tool. You might see me heat it up, take the wick, stick it through here, and I'll be able to push through here without breaking the whole candle, make a hole, and then stick the wick all the way through. So that way it'll be a hole, it'll be all together. And I won't have to worry about it moving around or anything on me. And it'll be stuck together. And you guys can see when I do it. I think I will go live too once I get some gel wax to do it. But I'd rather do all of that once I have the fragrance. And then when I do post it on the website Fairly, I think you'll have the option to add the gel wax and then the option not to add the gel wax for the ketchup and mustard. Just because gel wax costs a little bit more, so it might be $1 or $2 more. You guys might have that option. So yeah. There goes Rome's Burger. Which I love how Rome's Burger actually came out. I feel like it came out really, really great. It came out better than I expected. It's amazing. Just to give you guys a different view of it. Now, is it a little smaller than I anticipated? It is. I expected it to be like, about this big, but it's still nice. It still makes a statement. Oh, that is cool. So that's pretty much what we got going on there. And there goes Robin. So if you guys join me again tomorrow morning, sorry about today. I was fairly very, very tired. It is 8 o'clock. I do have to get these ones down to bed before getting out the door to work. I will see you guys either in my live at 12, more like 10:30ish, or I will see you guys in the morning for those who are in a different time zone. But yes, if you want to see the rest of these molds be made, join me for tomorrow's live. Thank you for coming to the live. If you haven't, double tap your screen, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Ron. Was the last live stuck or something? I couldn't see anything. We back. So I'm pretty much right now is about to make regular brownies, and I'm gonna make some wheat brownies. I figured how to do the wheat brownie is to probably just pour the regular brownie, but in between pouring, shave some of the weed bud down, and then drop some of the shavings in there. Make a weed brownie. I have to stand.